the last week it was real important for us, really, first of all, to come out with a win, obviously, and that's really a hard place to win. They've won 35 of the last 45 there in Northern Illinois. So, um, it was a team. They switched quarterbacks because of injury, but I thought the quarterback went in there and did a great job. They've had a lot of problems with turnovers, and this guy doesn't throw any turnovers and did a pretty nice job for him. I thought, they had that fumble and then a fumble at the end, but I thought they did a nice job there, turning it into a defensive battle. Field position was real important for us, moving the ball. We're not really take that many chances and give them a chance to get going. And so I thought offensively we did good enough. We weren't very good in the red zone in the plus 40 area for a couple different reasons, and we got to get that straightened out. And defense, we had 8 3-and-outs, which is something we really were looking forward to have that kind of effort. And 1 of 13 for third downs was key, getting them off the field. So this week we got a totally different deal. We're playing a team with an experienced quarterback. Their tight ends outstanding. Their wideouts outstanding. The running game is excellent. And, defensively, they fly all around the ball. They move around. They give you a lot of different looks, and so we're gonna have to be at the top of the game. And then the return guys are pretty good. They returned one against Central Michigan for a touchdown, a kickoff return, and their punt guys pretty good too. So a lot of skilled guys on the other side, and so we got to work cut it out for us. Well, it's some penalties we had, which we haven't had for a while. We did that. Some missed checks. We didn't get those things done, and they were the primary reasons. And then we took a sack, which we didn't need to take that sack. That pre-snap would have should have got us out of it. And so they were the little things that. In fact, we took 2 sacks. One, we had to get it, and another one was just we didn't block it real well. But to me, they were the things that really hurt us. That have not been hurting us the last couple of games.
Last week's win didn't get you a bowl game, or it wasn't a state rivalry, but is that as important as you've had in terms of the kids showing the mental toughness to come back to the state?
Yeah. This past week, yes. We sat in the staff meeting, said the exact same thing. This is probably about as crucial right there as that, and it was at a tough venue, and it's about as crucial as we've had. Where you got to find it. Our first year, I think probably the one was probably Bowling Green. We went in there, and they had gotten beat pretty bad there the year before, and our kids came back. Last year there was a lot of them, that were in a row with the Miami, the Eastern Michigans, and those type there. But this one was kind of one where, if it doesn't go real well, it's going to be, it's going to be hard. It's still hard. But it would have been a lot harder.
One season you had to try to get rid of those demons in Toledo. You got to move on to Northern Illinois. Now you've got 3 straight more division games. Not the only team in the league that's got this set up. Kind of your take on that situation. I mean, it's a 5 out of 6 and really 4 in a row here where there's not a whole lot of room.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting, to have the schedule. 3 of them were on the road. We had, like you said, I don't know of anybody else. I guess you checked that. I don't know anybody else that's have to go through the schedule we're going through. But it is what it is. I mean, it's just something that we got to, we got to be up every single week, and we can't let our guard down at all. And it's in the conference calls you listen. This team's playing this guy's off, and we're looking at, wow, this is 4 straight weeks of hard. But it keeps our focus. I think it helps us there, and I'm sure other teams are going through a lot worse than we have. So we need to get this thing done. And last year was the same way. It seemed, where we had to win a lot of games just to get to the to a game that was going to make all the difference. After we lost to Ohio last year.
Are you mentioned a couple folks, are you able to kind of turn that into a star stretch? This is you just got to those guys and whatever, and really focus on getting through these 4 games. I don't know, however whatever sort of mantra, whatever you do to get through them, but you're able to use that sort of as motivating
Yeah, because I think, a lot of these guys, 4 straight weeks of hard work. And not too many guys have to go through that, at their age. And and it wouldn't have made a bit of difference if we're undefeated. I mean, you're still going to have to go through this deal here. And I think there's a constant effort by our coaches. You got to get your sleep. And this is the first afternoon game we've had in a while too. So you're going to have to go out there and get your sleep. You got, of course, your schoolwork, which is the most important thing. So there's a lot going on right now, but that's all part of it. And so I think we go through the process. I think you got to budget your time. You got there's a lot of things that need to go into this. All of a sudden tests are popping up a lot at this time of the semester. Even as coaches, I mean, this is usually the hard part of the schedule because you go through preseason. I mean, we haven't had a day off since July, and but pretty soon you start wearing down a little, and that's his coach. I mean, it's everybody. And we just gotta go to work.